Oké. Even kijken. Als het goed is zijn we weer terug met het livestream. Ja, de game crasht in ieder geval, jongens. Maar we zijn weer terug. En ik ben zo blij, want de game heeft hier dus opgeslagen op dit punt. Dus we zijn in principe niet echt iets teruggezet. Daar ben ik wel echt blij mee. Ik hoop dat de game hier nou niet weer crasht, anders zou het wel een beetje vervelend zijn. Ik ben ook echt serieus gewoon bang dat hij weer crasht zo. Oh, wat ben ik zo blij dat hij opgeslagen heeft vlak voor de crash. Als ik echt een heel stuk terug moest, jongen, dan was ik... daar had ik dus echt even geen zin in gehad. Niet crashen, niet crashen, niet crashen, niet crashen. Alsjeblieft, doe not crash. Bro, ik zie dat ik helemaal in spanning omdat ik zo bang ben dat hij weer crasht. Ik weet niet waarom, maar bro, hoe kan zo'n game ook crashen, jongen? Echt. Alsof dit te veel is voor PlayStation om te verwerken of zo, joh. Poepoe, lichtjes. En dan nog groter licht. En bomen. En sterren. Nou. Die heeft het zwaar, hoor. Oh, het wordt wel heel donker. Telefoon. Steven.
There's data coming through faster than I can encode it. I've already lost 2 processors. They keep burning out.
Please, I love you. You need to get out of there. It's not safe.
I need you, Steven. I need you here. I can open the gate.
Ja, zo maar ik skip die dialogen wel, want ik wil gewoon die platen mee. Dat boeit me niet zoveel meer. I just want the platinum.
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to either, Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on. We can talk about it.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
No, actually, should stay. Rachel back.
Right. Graffiti kunstenaar. Je hebt alle chat graffiti gevonden. Let's go. We hebben de eerste collectible-achtig shit gedaan. En dat was hetgeen waar ik het bangst voor was. Dat ik daar eentje van miste. Dus daar ben ik er echt blij mee dat we die hebben.
Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it...
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't
It'll
think
be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand, Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change in my pores up close. As I record these words, I can feel...
Oké. Ja, dat was mijn telefoon.
Kate. Kate, can you hear... Kate. Kate, can you hear me? Listen. I'm trying to make things right. I've isolated my... Kate. Kate, can you hear me? Listen. I'm trying to make things right. I've isolated myself. I'm in the old bunker at the substation. Just keep this band clear. If you're still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced them to use the gas.
Hij reset hierheen. Wacht even. Even weer opnieuw doen.
Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change in my pores up close. As I record these words, I can feel myself hearing them as if for the first time. As if I'm both...
Ik weet niet waarom, maar hij heeft de shit eruit geknipt en dit opnieuw gedaan. But I do not know why.
Kate. Kate, can you hear me? Listen. how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart.
Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive.
You have to assume that everyone here is infected.
Nou, ik ben bang dat het een levend iets is. Of is dat licht? Ik denk, wat de fuck hoor ik? Maar als dat licht achter me aankomt.
You look well.
I don't. But thank you. You do. How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how things worked out.
Or didn't.
Or didn't, right.
Do you think you made a mistake, Stephen?
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things. To put things right.
Funny. It's just what she said to me the other day. I have been wondering what she meant by that.
That's embarrassing. Sorry.
Maybe I should go.
Why?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
What isn't? We're just two old friends having a drink, that's all.
Laatste ronde, let's go. Je hebt op je biertje gewacht bij de Stars en bij de Whistler. Ja, precies. Dus bij het eerste café, waar ik ook zo bij een bar stond, daar, als je het café hier niet krijgt, heb ik daar waarschijnlijk niet lang genoeg gewacht. Maar ik zou hier gewoon even blijven staan, want ik denk, als je daar gewoon zeg maar een beetje mijn stream hebt gevolgd, dan heb je daar lang genoeg gewacht. En anders moet je even kijken op de plek waar ik stond en echt dat je een beetje precies hetzelfde staat. Want ik probeer ook net zo te staan zoals Sky, waarvan ik het volg. Dus als je gewoon die houding aanneemt, dan zou het moeten werken. Lijkt me. Hoop ik. Ik ben in ieder geval best wel blij met elke trofee die ik krijg. Want dan weet ik gewoon dat als één trofee die ik sowieso niet meer hoef te doen als ik iets mis. Oh, hier krijg je Trainspotter. Als je zo op al die cijfers hebt... Ja, hier, Trainspotter. Je hebt alle treinnummers bijgehouden. Als je dus naar al die nummers kijkt van die treinen. Oké.
I've never seen it.
They do, though.
You're overreacting.
Stephen, they stare at me. Yesterday I went into the village and this old woman just stopped in the middle of the street and stared at me like I had two heads.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic.
I'm like a walking freak show. Oh, this place, it's so insular. I just don't understand how you grew up here.
Well, I was very different then. And they're not so bad, really.
Oké, deze hebben we wel gehad, maar kijk er dus nog even één keer naar voor de zekerheid.
Chance, Kate. This was the deal. A year here.
Ik vond vooral Frank's story tot nu toe wel echt heel goed gemaakt. Gewoon.
Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
Oh nee, dat is die bombing of whatever. Oké.
Have they closed the tunnel?
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard. Is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining. It doesn't help anyone. Did you know you're bleeding?
Oh, it's this headache. It's just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village.
No, I've been here the last couple of days or at home. I've only spoken.
This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity. It's all over. I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs.
Okay.
Probably some kind of nerve agent.
Holish Café. Telefoon. Was eerst een kaart.
Hello? Hello, is there anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Clive? Clive, it's Stephen Appleton. Are you there? Can you hear me? Over. Come on, Clive. Where are you? Damn
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes. It's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway, give...
Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, won't you know?
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie...
Okay.
Appleton!
What are you doing here?
You thieving bastard. I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting these stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me, get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, lord it over us! Thinking you're so much better than the
leave
rest of
him.
us.
No physical
you
contact.
and your stupid fucking missus!
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you! Sam? Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Meg, please, you have to understand, it was an accident!
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get out of
Charlie,
here.
please!
Oh, iedereen begint ook tegen elkaar te keren. Door het virus of het echt er aan de hand is. Oké man, ik denk dat het virus gewoon met je brain gewoon klopt. Oh. Je hebt alle Bitternboeken gelezen. Wat? Die ligt hier. Hoe zegt dit? Dat weet ik nu al. Nou ja, prima. We hebben al die boeken.
Station Master's house, Howard Lantham speaking. Howard, it's Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do that? Yeah, I can. But why are you calling? The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control and we'll be back to normal in a few days. All right?
Een lekkere track. Je hebt lekker maaltijd bereid. Met nucleaire energie.
I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You are a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right? All right? I think. Good man. I knew we could count on you. Ah, Jesus ways. What the hell was that?
Gaan we er een trofee voor krijgen? Of vindt die guy die trein gewoon heel leuk om naar te blijven kijken? Oh, het treintje van Howard. Je hebt gespeeld met de treintjes van Howard. Oké. Dus daar de weg weer op.
Repeating over and over to myself in the dark. Eating cold food from a can with my fingers.
Oké, gaan we weer terug.
Jesus, man, what have you done to your face?
It's nothing. You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies haven't been coming in.
Again?
Phones are all strange. Can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
Verdwaald. Je hebt alle kaarten bestudeerd.
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting down access to the valley to try and isolate it.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley. It's right here in the observatory.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins. Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie Graves? Did you really think that I wouldn't find out? Frank told me, or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen!
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly
actually married her. Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor. Wow, I guess I just forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't. You keep away from me. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
Kate, come on, this is crazy.
Pressure in my eyes again. I can't move my legs, can't feel my face. When I collapsed, the light was waiting for me there. Caught me, lowered me here. Now it's pooling around my feet, watching me. The printers are spewing out page after page of zeros. It's frightened too. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll look after you. It's alone. It's scared. Oh, it's traveled so far.
Oké. We gaan de bunker in.
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. That the fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying. Madonna Kent's son. That's what he said. Madonna Kent, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation. You understand me, don't you? There's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop. Kate.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Oké, het is de laatste overlevende.
On the plane, Stephen leaned across me and pointed out the window. Down there, he said. That's home. But all I saw were patches of color. I don't think until this moment that I understood that one could contain the other so completely. I watched a butterfly dancing in a strip of sunlight. All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide. Lying there with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding.
Ik ben wel benieuwd als we nog tijd krijgen wat het nou echt voor een virus of whatever is. Precies, zeg maar. We weten ongeveer Als er iets zit. Wat gewoon alles op zijn net, via telefoonlijnen en dan gewoon via contact waarschijnlijk en zo. Maar we weten niet wat dat precies is.
I know it didn't mean to hurt any of them. I try and explain why Lizzie tried to leave with her child and why it was wrong to stop her. I try and explain that much of what it did was wrong. It shows me Stephen and Lizzie together. And I'm happy for them. Frank walks his fields with Mary. Wendy and Edward nest together in the orchards of their love. Jeremy lies at peace with his God at last. All of them are happy because they are together. I understand it better now. It is a collector of time. Of butterflies. I watched the pattern lean in and time slow to almost nothing. I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and the moment hang in the air forever. I watched his face. And in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time, early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said, God, I love you. And I loved him as he entered the fire. And I let him go, knowing I wasn't ready to join him. We have held time to ourselves here in this place. Held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I've spent my life watching the illumination from a million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast transcends our death. The pattern made by our living creates a bridge across the dark.
Maar dat virus heeft mensen zo erg gewoon... Ja, gewoon helemaal messed up gemaakt, zeg maar.
It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest.
Dat Stephen daardoor dus... Zo bleef in die bunker met het vuur, zeg maar. Dat... Ik wist het nog niet al zeker als dat vuur op ongeluk uit zijn hand viel of als hij dat expres deed, maar dat deed hij dus echt expres.
In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast. we can slip away gently, unafraid, knowing that everything will continue. The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
Oké, ja, even kijken, want we hebben nou... We moeten dus even dit helemaal af laten spelen. Daarna... Even kijken wat we nou moeten doen. Ik ga even naar de wc en staat dat dit afspeelt. Ik ben zo terug. Oké. We moeten zo volgens mij nog 3 of 4 trofeeën, 2, 3, 4, zoiets, denk ik. Voltooien. Ik weet dat ik backtracking of zoiets nog moet doen. Voor de rest moet ik even kijken wat ik nog meer moet doen. Ja, was zo radio enthusiast, open-ended, backtracker en dan de platinum trofee nog. Oh mijn god, dit duurt lang. Special things. Kijk eens special things. Dat lijkt me dat ze dat pas een beetje aan het einde doen. Let's go. Het einde. Trofee. Ik hoop... Nee, kut. We moeten opnieuw beginnen. Als het goed is, is dit wat ik hem dan wil.
This is Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over.
Oh.
I'm the only one left.
Ik snap hem. Ja, je moet hem dus nog een 2 keer doen, want je moet nou... Dus de hele verhaallijn niet doen. Maar je moet alleen de radio's activeren. Je moet alle radio's activeren. Zonder het verhaal en zeg maar te voltooien.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I am able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Wacht. Moet ik... Oh, je moet dat niet doen. Aha. Kijk, gelukkig start ik hem opnieuw. Dit is iets wat je moet daar trouwens niet die lichtbol activeren door je controller te bewegen, zeg maar. Dat moet je dus niet doen.
It's all over. I'm the only one left. continue to broadcast for as long as I am able. If I'm right, you should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley.
Even kijken hoor. Wat hij hier doet.
Keep looking, but it makes no sense. The area we picked the pattern up.
Okay. Nou, hier doorheen.
Reminds me of high school. Seeing Mars for the first time, that same rush of excitement. Hier door de voortuin. Electrical failures all over Tower 6. The light is flowing like liquid. Its sense of purpose is overwhelming. There's something in... Stephen? I've been recording the pattern for 3 hours, and so far have accumulated over 3 megabytes of binary data. The pattern does not at this...
Right.
Reach the back fence, evil bugger.
Well, loaves and fishes we can manage.
Father Jeremy, might I have a word?
It wasn't just some distortion of physics. I may not understand it yet, but
Hierheen. Nee, niet hierheen. Volgens mij is die guy de wegwijzer kwijt.
Benjamin, Georgie, leave it alone. It might have fleas.
Hello, Amanda. What are they up to? Have they found another dead bird?
the magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics. There are voices on the line. It's 4 a.m.
Ja, daarheen. Oké. Drive slowly. Wendy.
Oh, just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round.
It's probably that Father Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
It seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much
Every computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6, 1984. I don't understand what that means.
Tagging, I think they call it. Someone's painting all over doors and things.
Little vandals. Well, I'll tell Neil to make sure we're properly locked up when we go.
A good man like my Eddie gone. And these thugs and yobs running around defacing property.
Terry called this morning. Said there was a problem with Harvey. Said he couldn't get through to the vet, so I said I'd come round and take a look.
There's a lot of dead birds today.
Harvey! Harvey, come on, boy.
Come on.
Come on, Harvey.
Phone call from Stephen. He wants to shut down the receiver. Something about instances across the valley. There's intermittent electrostatic discharges radiating out of towers.
I can't see him. Should we go down?
Just leave it. We've got to keep moving.
Sean! We can't just leave him. He must be really badly hurt.
Jesus, Diana.
Okay.
There's something in the observatory with me. I can feel it reaching out to me. When it's close.
Dit huis even in.
Wendy, wake up.
Eddie, is that you?
No, it's me. It's Frank.
Oh, Frank. The door was open. I didn't think
Oh ja, door tv natuurlijk ook die radio zo.
What are you doing here?
Looking for Stephen, but I just ran out of steam. And the door was open. Have you listened to the radio? I thought I heard him on the radio before.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
We can't turn it away.
What's he talking about?
I dunno ken. But if he's on the radio, I can try and reach him on the CB. You go to Stephen's house, and if I get hold of him, I'll tell him to come and find you.
Come on, you stupid bastard.
Stephen? Stephen, are you here? It's your mother. Answer me. Stephen! What have you done, Stephen?
There must be a logic to the pattern. It's shifting in response to me.
Oké, volgende.
It's the only explanation.
Frank.
All the power spiked with the last discharge and then went out again, and I could see the aurora dancing around Tower 6. At the same time, the headache intensified, and I think I began to hallucinate. The radio telescope in Tower 6 is burned out. The background radiation coming in from the Penrose region is off the scale. It's like mathematics is bending along with the light. Everything is bathed in a strange glow. Under the microscope, you could see how the light was following the cellular structure of its wings. The neural simplicity of the insects seems to prevent a full-blown infestation, so there's none of the hemorrhaging I'm seeing in the birds. But Stephen's wrong. This isn't an attack. It's a byproduct of the attack.
So he managed to get the transfer to the observatory then?
Well, this Catherine woman must have swung it. Now he says
Hier
they
zo
got
dus
married
die twee
before they
hekken
come
door
back. It's typical. Why can't it just
naar deze schuur toe. Staat hier weer een radio.
I hung up on Stephen. He doesn't understand. Even if he were here to experience it directly, I'm still not sure he would. There has to be a way of consolidating, of offering reciprocal amplification to this signal.
Kijken waar die ongeveer heen gaat. Zo ongeveer daarheen, denk ik. Oh, hier moet hij naartoe. Dus, oké.
Got the telescope up and running again, but the pattern has burnt itself onto the lens. It's soaking up light.
There you go.
Thanks, Frank. Let's get it out of the way. I don't know what happened. It just died on.
Oh, als je dit zo speelt, heb je eerste playthrough, dan snap je toch helemaal niks van het verhaal. Dat is natuurlijk de bedoeling, maar stel dat je dit doet terwijl je naar de trofee hebt gekeken en zo, maar je gewoon niet het licht volgt en niet die dialogen bekijkt en zo, dan snap je er toch helemaal niks van. Je ziet alleen die namen voor de rest hebt, weet je eigenlijk helemaal niks. Die verandert steeds van karakter, je heeft geen idee waarom en zo.
What made me angry was that he treated me like I was too stupid to notice.
Heel het ding van Frank ook met die vliegtuigen en alles zo, hebben we ook allemaal gewoon niet gehad en zo. Dat is wel lui dat je dat allemaal gewoon kan skippen eigenlijk. Dus je ligt echt aan jezelf, zeg maar, hoeveel van het verhaal je meemaakt. Maar scheelt dat het natuurlijk, de eerste playthrough was gewoon 100%, zeg maar, alles krijgen en zo. Dus ja, daar hebben we alles meteen gehad.
tried to leave the observatory but couldn't.
Oké. Deze radio hebben we gehad.
But couldn't conceive of a world outside. The strangest feeling. As if the valley, Steve,
Op zich, op deze manier gaat het best snel. Op deze manier gaan we best vlot door de game heen. Of ook nog maar een half uur. Ik zit nou op 4 uur en 5 minuten van de 4 uur en 35 minuten dat de hele video duurt. En we moeten nog 3 trofeeën. Waarvan nu dus met degene zijn van dat je alle radio's als eerste activeert voordat je überhaupt iets anders doet in de game. Die zijn we nu aan het doen. Ik hoop een beetje voor de video, dus ik neem heel wat af.
oh God, Stephen. What's happening to me?
Ik had eigenlijk voordat we hier aan begonnen even moeten checken op mijn eigen tv-lijst, als het klopt dat ik alles heb. Ik denk het wel.
All 5 towers are now operating together, and I've got the reception up to the red zone, but it's not enough. I'm going to try and run.
This is a public service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the service will act as your representatives during this period, but be sure to report any symptoms.
Dat moeten we niet activeren. Oh, besef je, activeer nou een van die dingen per ongeluk en je kan alles weer opnieuw doen dan. Dan ben ik weer echt een beetje klaar mee hoor, zoiets zo gebeuren nu. Dan denk ik dat ik even stop voor vandaag. Probeer ik het morgen wel weer of zo. Steven. Oké, wat spelen we Steven? Of we spelen trouwens volgens mij niet Steven, maar misschien we krijgen nu zijn verhaallijn te zien.
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find
Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change.
Ah, we zijn alweer bij dat tuinseizoen.
Repeating over and over to myself in the dark. Eating cold food from a can with my fingers. This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity. It's all over.
They closed the tunnel.
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Hal. Is
Oké,
it
het
closed?
zijpad gaan we nemen.
Stop whining. It doesn't help me.
Regel oprecht moet worden hè, hierdoor. Dit is wel echt heel saai om gewoon rond te rennen door zo'n game. Die verhaallijn was op een gegeven moment echt wel nog gewoon interessant om te volgen en leuk en zo. Maar
Pressure in my eyes again.
de radioluisteraar. Je hebt naar alle radio's geluisterd voordat je iets anders deed. Kijk, dat is de eerste trofee. Wie ook nou binnen?
Now it's pooling around my feet.
Dan moet ik even kijken wat we nou moeten doen. Oké, hierheen. We zijn wel echt bijna klaar op zich. Doen niet heel lang meer. Dan gaan we nou trouwens niet helemaal terug. Ik weet het niet. Boeien joh. Of we nu de backtracking... Nee, die doen we trouwens nu niet. Dat weet ik wel vrij zeker dat we die nu nog niet doen. Oké.
Do you think she'll like it?
She's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't think
It'll be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand. Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
Ja, we gaan nou dus voor de open-ended trofee en daarna de backtracking trofee. En dat is de laatste die we moeten. Dan hebben we de platinum trofee.
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
Oké, hierheen. Alright, alright, alright.
Appleton.
What are you doing here?
You thieving bastard. I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting his stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here.
Don't touch me. Get off.
What's going on?
Come in here.
Jesus,
Over
Sam.
us. Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest
him.
of us.
No physical
you
contact.
And your stupid fucking missus.
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you. Sam? Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Please, you have to understand, it was an accident!
Get off her!
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get
Charlie,
out of here.
please!
Okay.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins. Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie Graves? Did you really think that I wouldn't find out? Frank told me, or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen!
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly married her.
Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor. Wow, I guess I just forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't. You keep away from me. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
Kate. Kate, come on, this is crazy.
Oké. We volgen alleen Stevens verhaal of zo. De rest van het verhaal hebben we niet gedaan. Dan zijn Stevens verhaal wel helemaal aan het volgen. Ah, we zijn nu bij die bunker. Oké. Wat nu? What happens now? Hey, open einde. Je hebt de bunker van Steven bereikt zonder een van de verhaallijnen te voltooien.
It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about it. The villagers they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. The fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear.
Oké, wacht. Volgens mij moet ik nou dus de game afsluiten en dan op door gaan klikken. Dus dan sluit ik hier bij de stream ook even af, want die gaat automatisch uit. En ik zo meteen terug met deel 3. Dus dan zien jullie bij het volgende deel.